Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm Ken's.
I'm Maggie.
I'm Jess. We're seniors on the basketball team.
And today we're going to take you on a virtual walk of campus starting.
This is UCL. These are our new undergraduate labs, so most of your labs freshman year will be here, like chem and bio. Alright, so this is Brody. It's attached to the library, and you'll study there a lot as well. There's a lot of collaborative learning spaces, and a lot of our team spends a lot of time on sea level, so you'll enjoy that.
It's a really nice place to study. There's a coffee shop in there too.
It's also, this is open 24/7 versus the library has more restricted hours, so this is definitely where to come if you have like a long day of work or something.
Our go-to study spot would be Brody or the library, and I usually go there every day. Like after practice, a group of us will go to the FFC and then go to the library, and it's just a really great place to study because there's so many different options depending on like how much you want to get done. Then you can book a private room, or you can go to a louder level of the library. I've recently discovered the Gilman Reading Room as one of my favorite places on campus to study, and I really enjoy going there during the day because there are these really pretty stained glass windows in there, and like with the natural sunlight, it's a great atmosphere to study in.
So I major in public health and I minor in English. So my public health major takes up roughly 1 to 2 classes per semester in my schedule, and there we have a requirement of 80 hours of applied experience that people do various things like a summer abroad or some sort of internship or research. During the school year, starting in my freshman fall, I started neuroscience research under Jessie Weinreb Benedict. She's a doctoral candidate in the neuroscience department, and in that research we are studying maternal behavior. So I work with mice directly by doing various surgeries on them, doing some brain slicing and brain imaging. English minor, I get to take roughly 1 class per semester on any subject I like, and that's really cool because it'll help me become a better writer with all the research papers that I'll be required as a pre-med student and just as a physician in the future.
I decided to major in psych because it's a really great blend of science but also social science. I love learning how the environment affects behavior and why the brain works the way it does and why people act the way they do. My favorite 2 classes here at Hopkins so far have been Intro to Psych with Professor Firestone and Abnormal Psych with Dr. Papadakis. I currently volunteer at the Johns Hopkins Children's Center at the hospital with the Child Life Department in the Infant, Toddlers, and Preschoolers unit, which is super fun. I get to play with kids and their siblings. I get to help make their hospital stay a little bit more enjoyable by using developmentally appropriate games and activities for them to help them keep learning and growing even while they are at the hospital.
I love Chem EE for a lot of different reasons, but mainly because it's an intersection between a lot of the fields that I'm really interested in, like chemistry, biology, physics, and it also prepares me for a lot of different careers, like anything in medicine, research, consulting. I also get to take a ton of cool classes for this major, like transport phenomenon, culture of the engineering profession, and chemical process analysis. That sounds like a lot of big words, but the professors make it super engaging and interesting to learn. Engineering in general at Hopkins is super awesome because there's a ton of opportunities for both clinical and laboratory research, and they give you a lot of real-world applications, so you actually get a taste for what you'll be doing in the future. As of now, after graduation, I plan on pursuing an advanced degree in my field, but the beauty of the Chem BE major, and really any engineering major at Hopkins, is that it kind of gives you a foundation so that you can keep your options for the future open, and there are a lot of different paths you can take.
My major is molecular and cellular biology and basically consists of 4 main science classes, which are genetics, developmental biology, cellular biology, and biochemistry. And then along with those, you take their respective labs, which are a lot of fun because I know I love hands-on learning, and you get to use some of the most advanced technology that there pretty much is. And then along with those classes, you take 5 upper-level science classes. Some of the ones I've taken are behavioral endocrinology, human anatomy, and environmental health. One thing I love about my major is I know it's going to prepare me and anyone else for anything you really want to do post-grad, whether that's any type of grad school, med school, research.
So that kind of concludes our virtual tour. We were really happy to show you guys around and definitely wish that we could do this in person, but we were happy to share our campus with you. Over these 4 years, it's definitely become one of our favorite places in Baltimore, so we hope that you decide to come here too and can get to experience it for yourself.